Aloha! Gary Moore's here, Coldwell Banker Island Properties, and we are at Ekolu restaurant here in Central Kihei, one of the newest and hottest restaurants in the area, and we're going to go meet the owner and learn more about it. So come on in. All right, well, we're here with Ron Panzo. Ron is one of the owners, he and the chef here at Ekolu Kitchen here in Central Kihei. And boy, I've learned a lot about Ron just in the last few minutes, and I hope that all of you get to learn about him now too. Aloha, yeah. Ron.
Aloha.
It's great to meet you and talk to you about this great spot. I've heard some wonderful things about this restaurant. Why don't you tell me a little, maybe let's start with your history. I know you've done a lot of restaurant work in your years, so talk a little bit about that.
Well, 45 years in the industry, and I was real fortunate to start with Nick's Fish Market in Waikiki.
Okay.
Was with them for about 27 years.
Wow.
Chef Gino, my partner, he was with Nick's for about 30 years. So we're real thankful that we came from, that background, and working with Aaron Plakarakis, the TriStar Restaurant Group, definitely built the foundation of where we are today to be successful.
Right. And Aaron's still a successful restaurateur here on Maui as well.
Definitely.
Yeah. Right. So you went from Nick's, and then you came over to the Nick's here, right? And opened the one at the Fairmont, Kealani. We just had dinner there the other night. That was good. Yeah. It was really good.
Still one of my favorites, and so proud to be associated. In 1998, Aaron and Nick asked us to be the opening team for Nick's at the Fairmont, and then it was such a great success that we ended up opening Sorrento's, and then later on Manoli's and Sons at the Hyatt. And when I left, I started with the company as a dishwasher back in '78, and when I left in 2002, I was the director of operations. And Chef Gino, same story.
So you must have been about 8 years old when you were.
Yeah, right. Okay. Yeah. So when Chef Gino left, he was the corporate chef.
Okay. Right. Well, that's really cool. And now you've opened up this new place here. What's the hottest dish here, would you say?
Every dish is pretty superb. We have classic pastas. We have flatbreads that come out of our brick oven. Pretty innovative recipes. We have some classics. The double cut pork chop is probably the most popular right now.
Okay.
In fact, that aroma in the air is the kiavi.
I smell it right now. It smells great.
So it's kiavi smoked, and then chef will grill it on the flame broil, a little salt and pepper, finished with a fig balsamic, and then he serves that with a potato apple pie. And he throws the apple pie in the brick oven and melts a little white cheddar cheese, and it's just a perfect compliment.
Oh my gosh, that sounds great.
Yeah,
I could eat that even if I wasn't hungry.
Yeah. Our atmosphere kind of celebrates the voyaging Hawaiian canoes, and our theme is kind of, we take you on a culinary voyage. So we have some Asian flavors in there, some classic Italian.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. And Ekolu has some meaning. Why don't you share a little bit about that?
Right. Ekolu is the Hawaiian name for the number 3, and that's the 3 main elements that create a great restaurant. So it starts with the food and service, and complemented with our beverages, and we feel we have all 3 elements. With this team that we've assembled here.
Right. Okay. You told me about a fancy martini. What was that?
The Kula Mist.
The Kula Mist. Right.
A little bit of lavender vodka in there, and Sean Erb, who's our director of beverages, he created this bubble that he infuses lavender mist. We bring it to your table. The bubble pops, and that aroma from the lavender just is right in there. And
there you go.
Yeah.
So you can get a little facial and a martini at the same time.
Yeah. You experience it with all your senses there.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And so you've opened several restaurants. How many restaurants altogether?
This is my 19th restaurant in my career.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And this is one of my favorites.
Yeah. Right.
The last 2, Nalu's and Ekolu Kitchen.
Right. Nalu's right across the street, folks, and we'll have another video for that one that you can learn more about Nalu's. So you've only been in business for a short while here. I mean, really open anyway. And so, but you're getting phenomenal reviews, right?
Yes. Pretty amazing. And again, I think it's because of the team we've assembled. Chef Gino is one of the best at what he does, and Sean definitely one of the best that he does.
And that's your beverage director.
Yeah, our beverage director, correct.
Okay.
And then again, we have a really caring professional team that we've put together. So We opened right before COVID, and we had a great start. 7 weeks later, mandatory shutdown, and it's been a long 2 years, and we finally got to reopen again. And
Yes.
we feel very blessed to be here right now.
Amen, brother. Praise
Yeah.
God. Yeah.
And we
So
kind
glad
of picked
about
up where we left off, so
Yeah.
that's awesome.
That's awesome. If you guys want a great meal, this is it, man. Come to Ekolu Kitchen right here in Central Kihei. It's in the Zeka Mauka, so it's on the mountainside of South Kihei Road in the Zeka Plaza. And maybe I'll see you here. Until then, aloha.
Aloha.